Pika-pee, Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu.
This is a story time, chipmunks. Are you ready to listen to a story?
Tyrone the Horrible by Hans Wilhelm. Bolan was a little dinosaur. He lived with his mother and father in a great swamp forest. There were a lot of dinosaur children in Bolan's neighborhood. They played together every day, and Bolan was friendly with all of them. All of them except one. His name was Tyrone, or Tyrone the Horrible, as he was usually called. He was just a kid himself, but he was much bigger and stronger than most of the others. He was a real bully, if you ever saw one. In fact, he was the world's first big bully. Tyrone especially liked to pick on Bolan. He punched and teased him and always stole his snack or sandwich. Bolan tried to stay out of Tyrone's way, but it seems that no matter where he went, Tyrone was waiting for him. Night after night, Bolan had a hard time getting to sleep. He kept thinking of ways to avoid Tyrone. It seemed hopeless. Bolan's playmates tried to help. "You have to get Tyrone to be your friend," Terry said to Bolan one day. "That's easier said than done," said Bolan. "How do you make friends with someone who has been hurting and teasing you all your life?" "You have to give him a present and show him you care," Terry said. Bolan thought for a while. What kind of present could he give Tyrone? Then he remembered how Tyrone was always taking his snacks and sandwiches. "A present for Tyrone?" he said. "Well, at least it's worth a try." That afternoon, Bolan went looking for Tyrone. "Here," he said in his friendliest voice. "It's such a hot day. I thought you might like a nice ice cream cone." Tyrone looked at Bolan for a moment. Then he smiled a nasty smile. "Ice cream for me? How sweet!" Tyrone grabbed the cone. Then he turned it upside down and squashed it on Bolan's head. "Ha ha ha!" Tyrone laughed and walked away. Bolan could hear Tyrone's laughter for a long time, echoing through the forest. The next day, Bolan told his friend Stella what had happened. "You are taking this too seriously," Stella said. "Don't pay any attention to the big bully when he tries to tease you. Just stay cool. That's the only thing he'll understand." "Staying cool when you are scared is not easy," Bolan said. "But I will try." And so the next time Bolan met Tyrone, he stayed cool. "Hi, lizardhead," roared Tyrone as Bolan walked by. How about my sandwich? Bolan did not pay any attention and didn't even try to run away. He kept on walking. I guess I will have to help myself again, Tyrone said. He stamped on Bolan's tail until Bolan let go of the sandwich. Bolan tried not to show his tears, but it hurt a lot. When Bolan's friends found out what Tyrone had done, they were furious. It's time to fight back, Stego said. Tyrone has given you enough trouble. You must stand up to him and show him you are a dinosaur too. You can win any fight against him. Tyrone just has a big mouth, that's all. Bolan was angry too. You are right, he said. Maybe I should fight him and stop this nonsense once and for all. Well, Stego said, let's do it right now. The four friends marched off to find Tyrone. Bolan stood up and faced Tyrone the Horrible. Listen, you brute, he said. I have enough of your bullying. Come on and fight. Tyrone took one look at Bolan, then grinned and said, okay, if that's what you want. It was a very short fight. Little Bolan had not changed against his big enemy. I'm sorry, Stego said. That was not a very good idea. You better give up. Some bullies you just can't beat. You have to learn to live with them, whether you like it or not. But Bolan did not like it. There just has to be a way to beat a bully, he thought. He was still thinking as the moon came out and the stars filled the sky. Suddenly he smiled a big smile. That's it, he said to himself. Then he curled up and was soon fast asleep. The next morning Bolan took his sandwich and went off into the swamp forest as usual. It wasn't long before he ran into Tyrone. Another snack for me? Roared Tyrone. I hope it's something good. And with that, he swiped the sandwich out of Bolan's hand and swallowed it with one big gulp. Bolan walked on as fast as he could. Suddenly, he heard a terrible scream. It was Tyrone. Huge flames were coming out his mouth. Help! I'm burning! He cried. I'm dying! I'm poisoned! Help! Help! Nonsense! Bolan said with a laugh. It was only a sandwich. I didn't know you were so sensitive. I happen to like double thick red hot pepper sandwiches. Too bad you don't. He turned around and went off, leaving the moaning and groaning Tyrone behind. From then on, Tyrone stayed as far away from Bolan as he could. Bolan played happily with his friends in the swamp forest all day, and he never had trouble falling asleep at night. When much later, some scientists found Tyrone the Horrible, he looked a little different, but he still had that nasty smile on his face.
The Joker has one more story for us. We must be on time. Where is the story?
Hey, welcome. Are you ready to listen to my story? Big feet.
Come and look at this. Come and look at this. Is it a big monster? Come and look at this. Is it a big dinosaur? Come and look at this. Is it a big giant? No, it is Dad.
This is the end. Thank you for watching.